Hello everyone, I'm SCP-Man11, and today we're going to do a guide to how to use the F2000 in Rbreach. Now, I did say I wouldn't do another underrated weapon, but I barely see anybody use this weapon, and it is quite a good weapon, don't get me wrong. So that's why I'm considering it underrated, and that's why I'm making a guide on it. So let's start the guide, shall we? So first we have weapon stats. It's the F200, looks like that. We probably just saw. Its mode is automatic. Its damage output is 19. Its accuracy is 91%. Its rounds per minute is 667. Its ammo per clip is 30 rounds. It has 90 reserve ammo, mostly like every gun in our breach, and its weapon rarity is not available, but I am assuming it's common or uncommon. Those are like the only two rarities I know so far. Well, they don't really specify the rarities on the wiki, so that sucks, but yeah. Moving on to how to obtain, or you can just look this up or this on the wiki. You can be an MTF unit, UIU, except for UIU agent since this weapon is not silenced, GRUP, and security detail. You can find it in the entrance zone armory on the table. You can create an SCP-914, or you can just find this weapon randomly on the ground since, I don't know, like my grandfather said, weapons grow from the ground. He didn't really say that, but you can just find weapons on the ground. So, moving on to some tips. This weapon is basically the Honey Badger, but better. I think you see that so far. It's just not silenced, but every part about it is kinda better. When SCP-096 is triggered/enraged, shoot them for a few seconds besides immediately running away. This weapon fires fast or fires fast enough, so you will deal a good amount of damage before SCP-096 enters his rage state. This weapon is great for ambushing other players. Use that or it to your advantage. This weapon is good at close quarters and mid-range combat. If you're using it in close quarters, be aware of it dealing 19 damage. And usually weapons deal like 22 damage, so it's not a big deal, but it could be, since maybe just be a big, well, maybe could be a big deal. No, if you see a honey badger, don't pick it up unless you want to try to be stealthy. And I don't have much tips for this weapon since, like I said, nobody rarely uses it, including me. But this weapon is good at a few things, just like other weapons. It's not really that unique from other weapons, but yeah, it's a bullpup rifle, so I guess it's unique. Yeah. Well, that's all, folks. Thanks for watching. This will probably be the last underrated underrated weapon I do for sure, unless I'm going to do the Scar or something. I have no idea, and I am going to go back to like doing other guides and stuff. So yeah, I'm SCP-11, and I will see you later. And as always, farewell.